Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today in this video we'll be looking at fractions. Before we go to the video, today there are two guests joining us. KMP, how are you?
Hi, my name is KMP. I'm great. Of course I am that, and I run a channel called Modifying Maths KMP. On that channel I create new mathematical operations and numbers and see if they work.
How are you, MCSQB? I'm good. How are you doing? My name is MCSQB and I am from MCSQB Education. I make computer science tutorials and math videos. So check out the link in the description below if you want to look at my channel. Guys, please subscribe to the channel and also subscribe to mine. So let's get started with the video. So you may wonder how a fraction looks like. So basically this is how it looks like. So basically, instead of a, you can put any number. Since it's basics, I'm just putting variables. So, but a fraction doesn't look like this, but you have to put a number. So basically, the top part is called the numerator, and the bottom part is called the denominator. So basically that's how a fraction looks like. Now let's go have an example. So let me say that my fraction is this 1 by 2, which is half, of course. And then so now there's also a way, for me to change this into a division problem. So division problem looks like this. So now I can change this into this. The denominator comes first. The numerator comes first, and the denominator comes at last. So yeah, this is how basically this is how a fraction looks like. So now I'm going to hand this over to my friend KMP to explain how to add and subtract fractions.
Thank you very much, Daring Lamb Education. Okay, so let's add some fractions. Okay, one important thing to know about adding fractions is that the denominators need to be the same. For example, if I have a fraction a over b, I can simply add that to a fraction with the same denominator b, even if the numerator is different. So this would be, then you can just add the numerators like this. An example would be, if I want to add 3/4 to 1/4, then as we see, the denominator is the same. It's 4. That means we can simply add the top numbers. 3 plus 1 is 4 over 4. You just keep the denominator, right? You cannot add fractions when the denominator is different. If instead of b we had, let's say, something like d, 1 second, then we could not add these fractions. Jesus Christ. Then we could not add these fractions unless we change the denominator to be the same. Put in simple math, we can't add, let's say, 1/4 to 3/8. Well, actually it is possible, you just needed to change the denominator, but I'm pretty sure the Daring Lion will make a video just on that topic. Subtraction works the same way with as addition, works analogous to addition, except that instead of adding the numbers, you subtract them. And also, again, the denominators need to be the same, otherwise you're gonna run into a bunch of problems. So this would be like this. And with numbers, if I want to add, let's say, subtract, sorry, 5, let's say I have the subtraction problem, 5/8 minus 3/8, then I can simply subtract the top numbers, like this. 5 minus 3 is 2. I just leave the denominator like this. And that is the basics of addition and subtraction with fractions.
Now, MCSQB, can you explain how to do multiplication and division with fractions? Of course. Okay, so let's take an example, which is 2 over 6 times 3 over 6. So you can see that we have a common denominator, but still you can also multiply fractions without a common denominator. So first you need to multiply the both numerators together, which is 6, and same with the denominators, so we get 36. So this is how we multiply fractions. And now I'll show you with unlike fractions. So let's have 2 over 7 times 5 over 2. So unlike addition, you don't have to find the LCM and then make common denominators. You can simply multiply them just like I showed in this example. So we have 10 over 14. Sorry for the bad handwriting because I'm not good in writing on a draw pad. So this is how you multiply stuff. And now I'm going to show you how to divide fractions. Okay, so again let's take an example, which is 5 over 10 divided by 6 over 2. Okay, now unlike multiplication, you can't divide stuff directly. First you need to find the inverse of the other fraction, which is like this, 5 over 10 times 2 over 6. So when you find the inverse of this fraction, you can change the sign of the problem with multiplication instead of division. That's how it works. So now you can simply multiply the numerators and the denominators. So you get 10 over 60. And now you need to simplify the problem by cutting the zeros, and then you'll get the answer as 1 over 6. Same with like fractions. So again let's take an example. Okay, let's take 7 over 6 times 8 over 6. Okay, divided by 8 over 6. So now you need to find the multiplicative inverse of the other fraction. So 7 over 6 times 6 over 8. Now it's the multiplicative inverse, and now you can change the sign to multiplication, and now you can normally multiply the fractions. So the answer is 42 over 48, and now you can again simplify the fraction. Since 6 is the common factor, we can replace it with the other factors of 6. So we have 7 over 8, and this is the simplest form of the fraction. So remember that even while you are adding or subtracting, or even multiplying or dividing, you need to always get the fraction into its simplest form. So that's how you multiply and divide fractions. So yeah, thank you MCSQB for that wonderful explanation. And so guys, if you had noticed, MCSQB told about simplifying things. So well, about that, I will be explaining them in a different video. So yeah, that's it for this video, and thank you so much KMP and MCSQB for joining me in this video. And also guys, check out their channels, which will be in the description. And also yeah, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching guys. If you liked it, hit the like button, and also comment below to share your thoughts. So thank you.